All right, guys, take a look at this. So I'm in Costco, and they have a Super Pac-Man Arcade1Up set up. And I got to play it. I actually got to play this for a long time. I went through all the games. I got to play with all the buttons. They actually have a Dig Dug in here, which I was playing for a little bit. It was a great game. One of the things I did notice especially with the Super Pac-Man game. So Super Pac-Man is called Super Pac-Man because you can eat a power pellet and you can press the button and the Pac-Man actually speeds up. He goes fast. The joystick was not as responsive as I liked, or maybe there was some sort of lag. That's the best way for me to put it. I couldn't pull the maneuvers that I normally pull when I play this game, I guess, on the arcade. You eat that big power pellet and you're able to dance around the screen. I wasn't able to, I guess, hug the corners as well as I used to, or as well as I could when I play the arcade machine. Now, this machine is on from morning to night. I'm not sure if people are, whacking out this joystick, but I did notice that there was a little bit of lag. It was a little loose. It wasn't as tight as I liked it. And that's about it. The other games they had on there, like Galaga and Galaxian, played great, and they had a Dig Dug, and that played great. But for the Super Pac-Man, once things started to get fast, once they speeded up, there was definitely, this joystick I don't think is meant for that. For instance, if I was playing a sped up version of a ms.pacman or Pac-Man, that fast version, this joystick wouldn't be able to handle it. I couldn't pull off a lot of things with this joystick once it got fast. Where I wanted the Pac-Man to go, I just always missed it. So I'm not sure if that's what lag. I'm not sure if that's because of the joystick. Overall, it was great. It looked good. It was on sale for $3.99. It came with a riser. I think the games in this is a great selection. I like Pac-Man and Super Pac-Man. Love Dig Dug, Galaga, Galaxian, all great games. So all the games in here were fantastic. I played it. I don't know. I must have been on this thing for a good 20 minutes. I was in Costco, and there just wasn't a lot of people there. And I had a good time with it. I like it. I could see if I bought this, I would probably mod it or add more games to it. That's just me. Marquee lit up. It was good. It was fun. Like I said, the only thing that I had, I guess, a little bit of an issue with, whether it's an issue or not, was I couldn't pull off moves that I normally would be able to pull off on the arcade Super Pac-Man. Wasn't hugging those corners. Like I said, it seemed like there was a little bit of lag, or the joystick was wonky. I'm not sure. This is a floor model. There are people constantly looking at it, playing it, messing around with it. Again, what Costco does, which I like, is they have this floor model out, but there were you couldn't buy it. You actually had to get a store employee over and ask him for one, and he pulled out the back. He pulled one out of the back. So you would get a box that was nice. So this was kind of like sitting by itself. Costco has all their Christmas toys out. This was near all the Christmas decorations and Christmas toys that they're getting ready to sell. And this was it had its own space, but it didn't have any Arcade1Up, boxes next to it. You had to ask a store employee to get you one, or you went into the back to get one, however they do it. And that's why I think that's a better idea. People aren't pulling the boxes, tugging the boxes, like they do in Walmart, where the boxes look like they're all ripped apart and beat up. So I like that. But game was nice. It played well. Here's some gameplay. I'm playing with one hand, and I'm holding the joystick, holding my camera. It's hard to kind of steady yourself and steady the camera when you are doing this. But it worked out. I love Super Pac-Man. Great game. I like all the games on this. This is definitely a nice cabinet. Everything looked good. I don't know. The screen was nice. The control panel's nice. I can see that people say they want to change out to better joysticks, and they change out to, I guess, different type of button. And that makes sense. If you buy it and you want to mod it, you want to improve it a little bit, why not? And that is really it. But it looked okay. Played good. Hey, man, go for it. I'm thinking that by the time Christmas comes, these will probably be sold out. People were looking at them. People were playing. The minute that I got off of, this game, I walked away. Another guy came right on it, and then there was, like a bunch of kids that were looking at it. So I can see these selling out. I'm not sure exactly how many, Costco has saved up, but that is it. If you know anything more about this, like, subscribe, and comment. I love to read your comments. I'll tell you something else this Costco did is they did something with the sound. With this model, I was in another Costco and there was an Arcade1Up and somebody put the volume all the way up to the top. This Arcade1Up, the volume was only able to go to like a 2 or a 3. It wouldn't let you go any higher. I guess people come and they just make it super loud because you would hear it on the other side of the store. These new Arcade1Ups actually get really loud. And they kind of did something with the volume. And I thought that was interesting. There was somebody that was trying to get the volume to go higher, and it just wouldn't go higher. And that's it. All right, like, subscribe, comment, leave a comment below. I love to read them. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all staying safe. No, guys, God bless you, and I will talk to you guys later.